I've never really done a ranking before, but honestly, they're one of my most favorite videos to watch, especially this year. So I thought, hey, why not make a video? But since this channel is primarily focusing on all things from the past, I thought, hey, why not talk about vintage movies? But not any type of vintage movies, my favorite.
Aren't you gonna say hello?
Of course, Halloween movies. So if you've not seen other videos like this, let me explain how they work. I will be making 5 categories. The best on top and the worst on the bottom. Or should I say questionable ones on the bottom. Here are the categories that I have created just for you. On top, we have this kills every single time I watch it. And then I'd obsess over this for sure. I would watch if I wasn't doing anything. I don't even remember watching this, but I know I did. You'd have to pill my eyes to make me watch this again. Now, disclaimer, not all of these movies are necessarily bad. They're just not my vibe. They're not my cup of tea. The first movie we are going to be talking about is The Labyrinth. Now, I never really even thought of this being a Halloween movie until I was researching for this video, and I was like, what? Everyone's saying this is a Halloween movie. I just thought it was like a cool movie. Like, I guess so. I mean, it has costumes. I would wear those costumes whenever. The movie stars David Bowie, and it centers around a teenage girl who is trying to find her little brother, and you guessed it, a labyrinth. I was obsessed for this film because of the storyline, the writing, the songs, the characters, and of course, the fashion. So for 12-year-old me, this definitely gets put on top, and this kills every single time I watch it. Halloween. Halloween has one of the best sound scores I think a movie can have. And now primarily, I'm not focusing on the new ones. I'm not really a fan of those. I liked the one in 2018, but...
Michael Myers is alive.
What? I'm not really a fan of the other ones. Just my opinion. The film came out in 1978 and really focuses on teens, you know, throughout Halloween and stuff, and Michael Myers has different plans for them, obviously. Now, other than the film score, I'm not really a big fan of Halloween. I love the film score, and I love the intro scene, and I think it's like really, really well done then, and I like the 70s vibe and stuff, but I've only seen this a few times, and I've never really like gone out of my way to watch it a whole lot. So I'm going to put this in, let's see, which one is it? I'm going to put, I would watch it if I was doing nothing. The Shining. The Shining is one of the most memorable movies in not only the Halloween film industry, but in the film industry in general. Stanley Kubrick brought the Stephen King book to the silver screen, and while it's pretty downright different from the book, overall, and actually there are a huge questionable things that happened behind the scene, especially to the actors. I still grew up watching this, and I loved watching it. Every year, my family, if there was a snowstorm, we would always watch this movie, and it brings back good memories. I know that's really weird to say. It's a Halloween movie, it's a scary movie, it's a dark movie, but it does bring back good memories of me and my family just chilling in our house. I'd obsess over this for sure. I had always been told this movie was extremely scary until I watched it. The film takes place in 1982 and focuses on a family that's dealing with serious haunting and paranormal activity stuff. You know, you get the gist that there's movies like that always now. The thing about this movie, I just wasn't really impressed. Maybe if I lived in the 80s, maybe it would have been different. Therefore, I will be putting this film close to the bottom as on, I don't even remember watching this. The Blob. The Blob came out in 1958 and takes place in a small town where a mysterious blob comes down from space and terrorizes anything and everyone that gets in its way. So me and my family, we used to hate watch this a whole lot because it's just very fun to watch, and you're just like... So honestly, I'd actually put this in, I'd obsess over this for sure, just because it's a classic that I think is like funny and like, I don't know. The last movie that we're going to be talking about is probably the scariest movie that is not even that scary, but it scared me so much as a kid. So yeah, okay. The Birds. When I was around 10, my family, I think we were just like wanting to do something for Halloween or something. So we watched this movie and I was very young and I was terrified. I remember I would have dreams of like birds pecking my face off and it was not good. I remember I woke up one day and I had my hand like this and I was like pecking my face with my hand, and in the dream it was a bird. So it was very scary, but like, it's a really good movie. Like, I love how it looks and it's a very good movie, but you cannot make me watch it again. Ever since I watched it when I was 10, I still remember every single thing that happened in that movie. I will not watch it ever again. So this is going to be put in my last and final row, is you'd have to peel my eyes to watch this again, because boy, am I never going to watch this. No. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys would like to check out my other social media pages, I will have them in the description below. I am on TikTok, Instagram, and as well as Depop. I sell vintage clothes. But thank you so much for watching, and you have a blessed, spooktaculous Halloween.